MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Wilmer Flores is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Wilmer Flores goes down for the first out of the game. Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Jay Bruce now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jay Bruce
takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just underway in Baltimore. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
off for the Orioles, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Cue shot here out toward short. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Skied into straightaway right. Granderson on the move. 1 down. Digging in, Manny Machado. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it. Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
In there, a base hit. Stepping up now, Adam Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Here's Walker for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Conforto goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And there's ball one. Here it comes. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Another 2-2 offering. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Trey Mancini.
Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. In there for strike one, 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera.
0-2.
He falls behind, no balls. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Peralta is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Curtis Granderson.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and Walker's throw is right there for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Cabrera's there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Peralta. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Peralta rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Hit on the ground to short. Flores has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jay Bruce.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jay Bruce goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Peralta is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Castillo has a play, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop. First time up, he went down looking. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retired. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball.
Schoop dives. What a stop. The throw to first. He is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Asdrubal Cabrera. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Orioles, catcher Wellington Castillo.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J. Hardy.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Craig Gentry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready for another shot.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Here's Paul. Goldschmidt now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Rafael Montero is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out on to first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Here it comes. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line toward the alley in left center. Gentry will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 30.
Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bruce will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Number 6.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Theodore Chu will come on out of the bullpen. And this he'll be appearing.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 19, Theodore Chu.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Lucas
Designated
Duda now.
hitter,
He's 0 for 2
Lucas
thus far in this
Duda.
one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
High in the air out to center field. Gentry on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Walker.
Right there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you...
A swing and a miss.
Ladies
That
and gentlemen,
retires the side. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hyun-Soo Kim is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In tied at 93, ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1. In now, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swings through the slider there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hardy.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Flores is there. And that will conclude matters here. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Third baseman number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled back. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's one away.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch. It looks like in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castillo finds it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Curtis Granderson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Jay Bruce in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. A fastball that just misses inside. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
Hit on the ground to third.
Gentry.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. For Gentry, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. 1 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Runner breaks for third. Hard hit ball to second. Taken by Walker. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up. Darno has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.